What if I told you that a scholar born over 1,000 years ago in Central Asia described the force of gravity, questioned Aristotle's physics, and inspired Copernicus, Galileo, and Newton himself? His name was Al-Bīrūnī, and the world has almost forgotten him. Meet Al-Bīrūnī, born in 973 CE in Khwarezm, a region along the Sihon River in what is now Uzbekistan. He was a Persian intellectual who made remarkable contributions to mathematics, astronomy, and physics, producing over 146 works across different subjects in his lifetime. His early education, guided by the mathematician and astronomer Abu Nasir Mansour, included Euclidean geometry and the astronomical works of Ptolemy. By just 17 years old, he had calculated the height of the sun, mapped locations, and measured the Earth's size with remarkable accuracy. For nearly 2,000 years, the world followed Aristotle's physics. Aristotle believed that heavenly bodies, the moon, sun, and stars, had no gravity at all. He said circular motion was simply their natural state. But Al-Bīrūnī disagreed, and he had the evidence to prove it. In his monumental work, Al-Canon al-Masudi, the Masudic Canon, Al-Bīrūnī wrote about the nature of objects being attracted toward the center of the Earth. And then he went much further. He described the Earth's gravitation and argued that gravity exists within heavenly bodies and celestial spheres, directly challenging Aristotle's claim that they possessed neither levity nor gravity. His reason was elegant. If the heavenly bodies had no gravity of their own, they would have fallen toward the center of the Earth. Therefore, they must possess gravity to hold themselves in place and remain interconnected. This was revolutionary. Al-Bīrūnī was saying that gravity is universal, not just a property of Earth, but of all celestial bodies. He correctly assumed that other heavenly bodies exert a gravitational attraction as well. He also tackled a brilliant question. If the Earth is spinning, why don't trees and stones fly off? His answer: there is an attraction at the center, and everything is drawn toward the surface of the Earth. Now, here is where we must be historically honest. Al-Bīrūnī described gravity conceptually and philosophically. He identified it, argued for its universality, and challenged the dominant ideas of his time. But Isaac Newton, in 1687, did something different. Newton described gravity as an attractive force between any two bodies, proportional to the product of their masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. A precise mathematical law. So the truth is, Al-Bīrūnī laid the conceptual foundation. Newton built the mathematical skyscraper on top of it. Both deserve credit. One came 700 years before the other. Al-Bīrūnī wasn't just a theorist. He was a rigorous experimenter. He measured the specific gravities of 18 gemstones and metals with remarkable accuracy and discovered the correlation between an object's specific gravity and the volume of water it displaces. He has even been described as the first in history to introduce checking tests in the practice of experiments. He knew that the speed of light is greater than the speed of sound, and he defended the idea that the Earth rotates on its axis. 600 years before Galileo confirmed that planets revolve around the sun. His experimental methods were so advanced that his works on specific gravity are considered the beginning of the application of experimental methods in medieval science. Al-Bīrūnī died in 1051 CE, but his ideas traveled. He inspired scientists such as Copernicus, Galileo, Newton, and Torricelli. UNESCO's Courier magazine, published in 24 languages, dedicated its entire 1974 issue to him, calling him the universal genius who lived 1,000 years ago in Central Asia. An asteroid in the main asteroid belt is even named in his honor, 9,936 Al-Bīrūnī. History doesn't always give credit where it's due, but science is a chain, each mind building on the one before. Al-Bīrūnī looked at the sky, questioned everything, and saw gravity not as Earth's private property, but as a universal force, 700 years before Newton had the math to prove it. His name was Al-Bīrūnī. Remember it.